Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade will be the topic, and on today's video I will deliver the full beginner's guide, everything what you should know, and you're gonna be 100% ready for the global launch. As well guys, when the global will launch, maybe I'll learn even more things, of course, then I will update the beginner guide, but at the end of the day, for now, I believe with this guide, you're gonna be just fine. Before we start with the main topic, there is two things. First of all, one second, just so I skip this intro. I will be doing a live stream, guys. We're gonna do the infinite reroll, the overall global reroll. We're gonna see what it's all about, and as well, we're gonna get the brand new code. All of that I will cover on the live stream. Have in mind, I won't live stream immediately on the launch because I'll be probably sleeping. Maybe I'll just wake up a little bit to record the rerolling guide and the actual launch, and then I'll take a full rest so I'm 100% ready to live stream like crazy and make videos and grind the game. So go in my description below, and as a pinned comment you will find the link to this live stream, and then you just click here so you get noticed. So you get a notice when my live stream will start, a reminder, and booyah, you won't miss this live stream. So again, check out my description below, pinned comment, you will find the link to my live. So do that, put a reminder with notification and you won't miss a thing. As well, you can subscribe on my channel with notifications, so as well you won't miss it. One more thing before we start with the main topic of the video. On today's video, on this one, make sure to leave a comment. Of course, leave a like and subscribe, but I won't search for that. Leave a comment and you will be applied for participation in my giveaway. The giveaway will be $100, okay? Keep in mind that money and the winner will be decided in a 1 month plus, okay? I will give a 1 month period. Leave a comment on this video and everything else, and then randomly I will choose a winner. In about 1 month, make sure to subscribe with notifications on my channel so you won't miss it. That's super important. Okay, now the mobile got locked. Let me do now the beginner guide. So first of all, let me talk the obvious things. Here, right here on the left corner, we have the rank of your account. By playing the quests, by grinding the items, by doing all sorts of activities in this game, with this you're gonna increase your level, your rank. Of course, as you get higher rank, I believe that as well AP increases. For the people who don't know, AP is a stamina, and you can refresh stamina with free-to-play pieces or cubes, which is like, I don't recommend to refresh stamina with cubes. Maybe in the beginning few times, but that's it, guys, okay? But this is the way how the stamina will work. Again, over time, the stamina will replenish AP more precisely, and you're gonna be good. This material right here, it's called JP. It's super important. You're gonna use it to level up, to grade up your characters and many other things. And right here we have the cubes, which is the summoning material in this game. You have the regular cubes and the paid cubes in this game. This is where you're gonna get the mail and the things from the login bonus, from developers sending and everything else. Here guys, we have the dailies and many other missions, super important to do, and as well we have here events. When the global will launch, I believe we might not have any type of event for about few days, and then it's gonna drop. So be on the lookout. Those events are amazing. You're gonna grind a lot of crazy good things, and no worries about that. But truly now I don't need to go into events. For now we're just going full beginner guide for global launch. Okay, so dailies, weeklies, all of that we have. Now right here, this, I cannot remember how precisely this is called, but right here you're gonna pretty much idle the most important materials. AP, which is stamina, JP, and here as well we get the materials to level up your characters and to level up your memories, and this one I believe it's characters. Okay, so all of this in time you're gonna unlock, and that and it will go in idle. We have the shop in this game where you can get a bunch of other currencies, but for now I won't cover the shop. I can just say this, that in the shop you will be able to get free memories, many other materials for enhancing the skills, which is this one, for example, for enhancing the characters and for enhancing memories, and plus other things. We're gonna see precisely how it's gonna look on global, so for now shops are not necessary to cover. You just need to know one thing. You can get a lot of stuff from the shop if you play properly. A lot of super important materials and everything else. Okay, just double checking, is it recording? Okay, so we're done with that. Right here as well, guys. This will be on global as well, the battle pass, okay? Again, make sure to do the battle pass, super important for the freebies. And as well, people who will spend money, you will get a bunch of more free cubes and everything else. So yeah, battle pass is present in this game. Okay, now let me go now to way more important stuff. This was just like a basic stuff. Here we have the story. Here as well we have more idle for super important materials in the game. So like I already said, this material right here, one second. Let me just explain the material. So this material right here, what? Leveling the characters. This one, JP, you're gonna use it all over the place. For leveling up memories, and this one is for the skills. Okay, just a reminder one more time. This is the game mode. So here we have the event. Here we have the story. When the global launch will happen, you will wanna go through story like crazy. Again, you don't have to worry. I assure you that the first 4 chapters are super easy. You can do with Gojo like crazy, and then later on it gets tougher and tougher and tougher. You will see that transition, but just keep on pushing. I will make a separate guides. I already made the guides for the first 3 chapters, which is super easy, but this will be super important in the beginning to do and to get as much as possible cubes and many other materials. Like I said, there is event. In the event, let's leave it for later on. Then you have this cursed items. This one will be super important to do, especially 3-star it, because here you will get the materials to grade up your characters. I will go in the characters in a moment, so everything will be clear, but first the basic stuff. And then when you 3-star a certain stage, you can just like skip it. And like this, you're gonna gather a bunch of those material in super speed Sonic, in Sonic speed. I don't know what I'm talking anymore, guys. Okay, yeah. So you get a bunch of stuff, and yeah, super important to do that. With these materials, you're gonna be able to level up, grade up, and all of that. So this is about these stages. So in each of those stages you get different rarities of grades. Like if you have lower stages, that beginning initial stages, you're gonna get lower rarity cursed items, and it's good, it's normal. For every new chapter for every new stage you destroy, you'll get the cursed items here, and as well some cubes. So again, make sure to do all of them. I still have plenty to do here, but I'm saving for anniversary. I would just like go like crazy, grind the JP for anniversary, so I'm 100% ready. Then we have this game mode right here. This game mode will be super important for grinding the skills. When you end, I won't now play all the game modes because the video would last forever. This is what you need to do. You need to know. A big tip. So when you enter this, you choose your characters you're gonna use. So for example, you can go like this. I'm just like randomly putting. When you go into the match, if everyone dies right here, those characters won't be able to proceed to the next floor, and you need to start all over again if that won't work for you. As well, a big tip for this is to save Gojo for the later stages. Don't use him in that early easy stages in floor 1, floor 2, for example, or wave 1, wave 2, whatever you want to call it. Save him later on. So you can like put Nobara here with supports, and then on those harder stages, you switch to Gojo, because he leaves after 7 turns. So like this, you're gonna strategize and maximize the Gojo for those later stages, which is way more important. So this will be like a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, etc. So let me show you. I can go back. So you're gonna have the normal stage. You enter this, and then you have a normal stage, and then here you have like a multiple missions to do. They get harder and harder and harder. So you need to use Gojo properly. Then you have the hard mode and very hard mode. Still I cleared hard, now I need to try very hard. I still didn't try it, but I'm really happy with the result and how much I played. Then we have this. This stage is for grinding the materials to level up your character. Again, my recommendation here, super important thing to say, try to progress as further as you can, but honestly, don't waste too much stamina on this. Don't skip it too much here. Why? Because on the cursed item stage and on other things, you will get this material anyways. So it is better to waste stamina to use stamina for this part. Sorry, not this part, but for this part, because here as well you're gonna get materials to level up, you're gonna have the events and many other things. So yeah, be careful with that. In the beginning, don't waste too much stamina on that, because as you progress you will gather those materials. I'm not saying you should not skip ever, but just be careful about this and go again, progress as further as you can and 3-star it as much as possible. It applies for every single item. Pretty much when you're missing JP, you want to do this. Pretty much when you have no other choice, you want to do this, and you want to use a lot of stamina. But in most cases, you want to use stamina on this, okay? Then we have this formidable foe. Here, pretty much you're fighting against the bosses. Higher score you get, like you have a hard, extreme, extreme 2, multiple stages. This is something that I'm not sure when exactly will launch on global. Maybe even immediately on the global launch. Big possibility, but probably different difficulties and all of that. So yeah, this is pretty much the bosses you're fighting against. Super important to do as well, by the way. And then we have this game mode, which is tower challenges. Here you're gonna get a bunch of freebies, a bunch of like items to level up your skills and the cubes itself. Again, as you get hard through the floors, it will get harder and harder and harder. So this is pretty much, guys, everything about the game related to the game modes and everything else. What do you need to know? Now let's talk about the characters and the memories. That is like now super important topic. I will put the time skips in my description below and as a pinned comment, so you should be able to follow it. One more time reminder before we continue, my live stream, make sure to check out my description below and as a pinned comment. Check out my link for my live stream, put a reminder so you don't miss it, and of course leave a comment on this video to enter $100 giveaway. Have in mind, in about 1 month time, that $100 will be given to one of you randomly from the comment section. Okay, now let's continue. Let me put an example here, Gojo. Here you have the elements, so we have blue, green, red, brown. For now we call it like that, and here it says type, okay, attacker, okay? Every single character in this game has a leveling part, where you level up your character, of course, logically. Leveling and grading is connected. Grading, here is this important part, guys. So, if I open this part, you can see to grade up the characters, you're gonna use the cursed items. So if you're missing some cursed items, you're gonna go here, and now, for example, I didn't finish none of the stages, right? So I need to finish one of those, hopefully 3-star it, so I can later on just skip for those items. And then I can grade up my character. Okay, grading up my character is super important because leveling and grading is connected. More you level up, the more you grade up your character, more you're gonna be able to level up. Again, I already did talk about which of the items we use to level up. This part is for the duping. There is also universal dupe, and as well the dupe you get from the summons. Duping is, of course, in any gacha game important, but it's not crucial for progress in the early game. And then right here we have the skills. I showed you where you can grind those materials, so I don't need to repeat myself. Every single character, usually, it really depends on the character. But Gojo, for example, you want to go all out on the ultimate, then you want to go all out on this buff, then on the skill 1 and skill 2. That will be like the order you want to get to maximize the amount of damage. This will be super important for your character to thrive. What I forgot to talk about in the beginning is the reroll. Reroll, I'll make that guide when the game launches, or just before the live stream, or before, I don't know. I will see, will I be able to wake up for the video. Because for me, the game launches at 3 a.m. I want to sleep to have a proper energy during the day, because we're gonna go crazy, that's for sure. Okay, so yeah, rerolling, I will cover it separately. I don't want to talk about this. I already did cover it a million times, so no need to put it in the beginner guide, okay? One more thing, in the beginning you're gonna take things from the early gacha, right? Do the infinite reroll and then hope you're gonna get more SSRs with other cubes. So that's pretty much what I'll talk about that. Again, we have the stats for the characters, we have the grading, we have the level of the skills, all of that's super important. All of this, what I talked about, apply to every single character in the game. Again, only the leveling up skills different order on other characters, like not every character has the same order. Then we have guys memories or recollection beats, like they're gonna be called on the global version. Every single recollection beats has its own buff. So for example, if I take this one, you can see he's buffing without dupes and attack. So this is memory, potentially could be good for every single attacker. Have in mind you wanna use this type of memories for this type of recollection beats for the DPS characters, okay? You don't wanna use this type of memories on your support because it won't be synced and you won't be able to use it. So it's super important that you know which type of memory you're gonna put on every single character. On JP there was few confusions with that, but no worries, on global everything will be seeable and understandable and visible because it will be in English, so I don't have to talk about this too much. Leveling up, boom. Again, I told you you're using JP, that blue material, to level up the recollection bits, and here you're duping out. Many memories will be available for free on the events, okay? Many memories. Okay, now, team building. So, usually, you're gonna use 1 DPS, 3 supporters, or 2 DPS, 2 supporters. That's how usually you're gonna do things. Now, in the early game, you can really play around even with tanks and everything else, but in later game, it will be all about the DPS and the buffers in this game. So, let we say, on global, we're gonna have a super broken team. Now, ignore the recollection beats for now. Please ignore that part because we're on a JP. But let we put an example of the best possible global launch team. Okay, him right here. Now, and here we're gonna place another buffer. Which can be him. Yeah, this one is, this is pretty busted. And then here you put someone who can, like, when Gojo leaves, he will switch him for the DPS. And then the rest, they keep on buffing. Usually, guys, what I learned from the JP players, in most cases, one second, you wanna place, so for example, let me do this. I need to test it out, and I'm not sure about this, but I'm just saying what I've noticed and what some people told me, that with Gojo, I believe it's an exception because he's immortal, he's tank, so you want to put him up front. But here is the catch. Usually, in most cases, you want to put supporters on the first line. Why? Because they have a chance to do those certain attacks, okay, which will apply more buffs to the team. Like, this is how the usually JP pro players do this. Putting the supporters up front, okay? This is how they do it. Oh my god, I thought that I accidentally stopped recording. So yeah, that's literally that. Now, the team literally composition is 2-3 buffers and then 2-1 DPS. That's generally that. And then as well, when you enter the battle, let we go into the battle. I won't go with that hard stage now because I'm using now the global meta. So we're gonna go stage 7. It really doesn't matter. Let's go, I don't know, here. Will this be enough? I don't know. But let's go like this. Yeah, it should be enough. Let me now talk about... Let me test this out, by the way, while we at it. I believe Gojo is exception and he should be up front. But nevertheless, let's just try it like this. What is this? Why? What the? Oh my god, RoKage, chill. I made a mistake. Okay, yeah, he's level 1. I cannot use him now. 1 second, I should build him up anyways. Oh yeah, let me show you the grading, how it works. So you have those curse items, boom, you grade it. That's actually a good example. He's extremely broken unit, one of the best buffer probably in the game, and he's the R unit. So he's must investment, okay? By the way, don't worry, even if he is R, he's still 100% worth it. Okay, so let's grade it up. Okay, good, blah blah blah, that's how you grade it up. And then let's grade it up a little bit more. Good, and then we can go back, okay, and then now you're gonna see I'm gonna be able to level up more because of grading. That's how it works. Okay, good. Now let's place him in the team. He might be good enough, but he's underdeveloped heavily. Keep that in mind. So yeah, let me put the supporters up front, and then here you can take from a friend. Have in mind you can use from a friend like 3 times per week or month even. I believe week. Okay, 3 assists per week. Okay, so let me go like this. This is how you're gonna compose your teams. Like, it really depends. It's all about the buffers and DPS characters in this game. So 2-3 buffers, the rest is DPS. So let we enter, so I guide you with the battle as well. And then after that, we're gonna talk a little bit about the banners, but I already made a guide today about the raids and the pity and all of that, so go check out that video. I will put those other important videos in my description below, which I don't want to repeat myself too much, especially I done it today. So, about the battle. As you can see, each of the enemies is saying which typing is weakness, like blue is the weakness, yellow you're gonna do more damage. Every single character will have 3 skills and the ultimate, plus you use the memories like this. You always click the memory before the attack when you wanna apply the memory. It's a turn-based at the end of the day, and you're gonna see how everything works. So pretty much you can select the opponent, just like this. First you can select like what you're gonna use. I'm going with the full-on buff, and like this I'm gonna use full-on buff. Again, first it's my turn to use my characters, then it's his turn, and so on and so on and so on. Every single character has its HP bar, the curse energy that's used for the skills, etc., and the ultimate bar at the bottom. Way at the bottom for every single skill unit, you can actually check out what type of buffs he's getting, etc., or debuffs or whatever. Let me just do full-on buffing. Full-on buffing, guys, full-on buffing, chilling, bro. Okay, just like that. Now let's talk about the enemies here. We talked about my units, let's talk about the enemies. Every single enemy will have a HP bar. Here you have the dots. Like purplish white dots. When there are 3 of them, when they're full, the next turn the opponent will do the ultimate. Okay, and then as well you have a yellow, which is a break gauge. Every time you break it, every time this yellow line disappears or reaches reaches 0, let me say it like this, you're gonna break the character. When you break the character for 2 turns, that character won't be able to do shit. And that is generally all about the battle you should know. Like, generally that's it. You can chill. Okay, let's go buffing. Let's go buff. Like, you're making now Gojo completely crazy. Again, this is wave 1, so okay, yeah, he already killed one of my units. Yeah, I believe Gojo is better to use up front, maybe even, because he would take all the punches. Yes, I just wanted to confirm this and tell you, when you have a Gojo who leaves in 7 turns, put it up front and he will tank all of these punches. In cases, yeah, but still they go pretty randomly. Yeah, okay, anyways, we're gonna see can we do this. I will use now Gojo a little bit. Now this ones, you're gonna see they're gonna use the ultimate. So for example, let me use this single skill so we can break it. We probably will... Yeah, we killed this. We killed this, by the way, now. It's over. We buffed. We don't care that supporters are dying. We can do even more buffs here. I'll just use the ultimate. And as well, you can use the memory like this to buff the attack furthermore. If I have correct memory, I don't know. It's not important for now. And the Gojo one-shots everyone. So it's all the buffs and the DPS, all about the right timing. And honestly, I need to say that, yeah, using support up front makes sense. Using support up front makes sense. They attack randomly. In most cases, they do it up front, so it really depends. You need to test it out. Gojo is like exception because he's immortal. But usually when you don't use Gojo or someone else, better to put supporters up front. Okay, that's a big tip that I can give you. And boom, this is the Black Flash, by the way, that you saw. Black Flash is like a crit, but what he does is not the bigger damage so much, which I was wrong the last time. It gives you more ultimate gauge, so you're gonna get that ultimate faster with the Black Flashes, which is absolutely fantastic and beautiful thing to have. Okay guys, this is generally it. I believe I covered every aspect of the game, most of it at least. For now, the shop and all of that, I need to wait for global, so I won't go into that. Roughly about the summons one more time, okay? You have on my channel about the global launch banners, what they're gonna do in November, all of that I've done. Just briefly, I want to talk about this, briefly. Banners have 2.5% chance to pull an SSR. The pity is with the gacha points. Every single time you do a summon, you get 1 gacha point. When you gather 250 gacha points, which is 250 summons, that is what guarantee you a character. You're gonna go here in the shop and you're gonna get it. There is also pity in this system. Listen, that is the pity. Like, you need to do 250 summons and then you choose which one you're gonna get. But there is also, like, the big problem is the pity doesn't transfer between the banners, and now they implanted this gacha ticket, what it means. So after every 200 summons, you can get 100 of those gacha tickets that can be transferable to the next banner, and you use it like a pity. It's not a too good system, and literally on JP, what I can see, people don't even use this, unless you need just like a specific character. So it will be useful in some cases, but yeah. Not the banners. Check out my video for further more explanation. Again, in the beginning of the game, you're gonna collect early gacha, you're gonna do the infinite reroll summons, you're gonna watch my live stream, you're gonna leave a comment on today's video, so you enter the $100 giveaway. And guys, with this, I'm gonna end the video. I believe I covered everything. Hope you did enjoy it. I didn't went in like full-on detail, like I believe I gave you enough of information so you know what to do in the beginning of global day 1 launch. That's it guys, hope you did enjoy this beginner guide. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. Again, when you leave a comment, you're gonna enter the giveaway for $100 that will be posted officially in about 1 month. Who is a winner. I want to give a chance to many people so they can leave a comment. Who knows, $100, I believe that can be really helpful. Also guys, one more time, make sure to check out my description below and as a pinned comment for my live stream. Leave a like even before the stream starts, and we're gonna have fun rerolling and just destroying global as a free-to-play. By the way, I will go as a free-to-play, and maybe later on I'll create a pay-to-win account. The most stuff I learn as a free-to-play, so I'm gonna take that. Okay, that's it, love ya, and bye.